In terms of challenges, so when it comes to building a business, every business will have challenges that you face in the beginning along the way. What are maybe one or two of the bigger challenges you guys have faced with Skinny Confidential, and how did you guys overcome them?
Like weeding through which brands work for your platform. I think that it's a learning experience and you kind of grow into it. I think when I first started, I maybe would be more inclined to have taken a collaboration with a brand that wasn't 100% Skinny Confidential-esque, and now I only will do, it has to be 100% organic, it's fitting, it's perfect, it's gotta be like a puzzle piece.
Right.
And if I don't have that puzzle piece with a brand, then I'd rather pass, no matter how much money it is. There was a protein powder company that came to me like 6 months ago, and they offered a lot of money to be on my blog, and I said no, because there was soy in it, there was things that there was GMO, just things that I didn't believe in, and it wouldn't be right to the readers to be showcasing that when I wouldn't eat the protein powder. So I'm very cautious because I'm in this for the long term, not the short term.
Yeah.
And I see there's other bloggers that will take that short-term deal, and who knows how that's gonna pan out. That might pan out fine, but for me and my brand, I want it to be bigger than me. I want it to be, like I said, an experience, and that experience needs to be 100% organic.
Well, I think that nowadays you can't hide anything. People can see right through you if you're not being authentic to yourself. People can tell whether you would actually go and buy that protein powder yourself, or if you're just getting paid to do it. So
right. I think the most powerful thing about influencers, like your key to success, is that you are actually using the products you blog about, right? So a celebrity, you're like, is Jennifer Aniston actually drinking Smart Water?
Yeah.
Is Kobe Bryant actually driving a Kia? Like with influencers, the power, whatever, I don't know. They're all the same to me.
We would both just be like, yeah.
Yeah, I don't know, Kobe, whatever.
We don't know.
Like, is he a baseball player? I don't know. No, like the thing about influencers is that they're actually doing these things, and they're going straight to the consumer and talking with the consumer about why they're using them, and it's really organic. With a celebrity, you never kind of know. So in this day and age, there's such a bullshit meter. Like people know when it's bullshit.
Yeah, totally.
And so I think that celebrity kind of facade is going out, and the influencer is coming in, and it's going to replace. A lot of celebrities are going to be replaced by influencers, in my opinion.
Well, it all comes down to like consumer attention, where attention's at, and there's just a lot of attention on social media. So I don't know if you go into the category of calling anything celebrity, but there is attention on these social media platforms, and this, I think traditionally how we know celebrities, how we traditionally all grew up knowing celebrities, I think that day and age is maybe being altered a little bit.
Yeah, definitely. I think, like, you know, I've gone to a lot of like these YouTube events and stuff like that, and you see some of the bigger artists like Desi Perkins and Crispy and Michelle Phan, and they are celebrities. They're legit celebrities. They get up on that stage, and there's tons of girls, and they're just screaming, and
it's a different kind of celebrity. It's a celebrity that you look at and you say, that's attainable. You don't look at Jennifer Aniston and say, I could act in Friends.
Yeah.
With Desi Perkins, you look at her and you think it's aspirational.
Yeah.
And the feeling that evokes in the viewer is very powerful, because it's motivating. And if I can evoke that in the reader through the Skinny Confidential, then I'll do everything I can to make them feel like they're the best version of themselves, or they're working towards that.
Oh, that was beautiful. That's a good answer. So now, like with the business of blogging, a lot of people want to get to obviously a level of your success, or people that are on your level as well. But when people don't see the money coming in, and I know that you're not supposed to be working towards the money's not supposed to be the goal, it's to, you know, kind of create this sort of community. Like what kind of advice can you give to the viewer to stay motivated, or maybe tips on getting the money to come in?
I think, and I told you this earlier, that if you dedicate 2 to 3 hours the same time every single day for 2 years, 7 days a week, to work on whatever it is you love, whether it's blogging or vlogging or whatever, and you just don't worry about the money, and you just focus on your 3 hours every day and time block, he always says to time block it, and set an alarm in your phone, and those are your 3 hours, you won't believe what happens. And I'm not just talking about money, I'm talking about connections, opportunities, anything. Take a little bit every day, a little discipline every day to make a big goal happen. It's not a lot of discipline once a week. It's every day chipping away. It's like a river. A river doesn't just push a rock over. It slowly goes, and after time, the rock disappears. You want to be like a river. Just keep working it every single day, and after a while, the rock will push through. With money, I notice that in this day and age, people are so fixated on the money part. And I'm being honest when I say this, and he can attest to this. It was never about money at first for me. I mean, obviously it's turned into a business and I have to run it like a business, but that is not why I started The Skinny Confidential. It had nothing to do with money. And he gets frustrated with me on this.
I think my 3 things are very simple. If you've followed me on Snapchat, you'll know it's patience, consistency, and authenticity. I think that in this day and age, everyone sees a lot of people on social media, and so they think they need to have everything right now, and they're trying to figure out someone's formula for success, and they're trying to figure out what they need to do quickly to get to that stage. But where people forget, they don't see all the back work or all the long hours that somebody's put into building a brand or building a business. It's not as quick and simple as social media may sometimes make it look. So I think people need to be very patient if they decide, hey, look, this is going to be the thing that's going to make me a living and my career. I mean, it's almost kind of insulting in a way to think that you can start something, work at it for a couple months, and that's going to be the rest of your life and you're going to be successful at it. I mean, it's going to take some time, it's going to take some patience, persistence, and when I say authenticity, I mean, you cannot be patient and consistent with something if you're not being authentic to yourself. I cannot start a YouTube channel and mimic yours and do as good of a job as you do, because that's not me. I wouldn't know how to do it. So I think a lot of people are running into trouble when they're first not being patient, second not being consistent and putting the work in, and third not being authentic to themselves. And when I say authentic, that kind of goes into comparing yourself to other people. Like, you kind of need to stay in your own lane, do your own thing. That's what she's done, that's what I've done. And really, if you follow those 3 things, you have a formula for success.
If you just are really true to who you are, and you put your blinders on and you focus on what you're good at, and you do it a little bit every day, it's not a lot. I mean, 2 hours a day is not a lot. People are like, I don't have time. You do have time. I mean, I was literally bartending until 12 at night and would go home from 12:30 to 2:30 and work on the blog and wake up and take some pictures and then go teach, like for 4 years. People have time, even people with kids. Once the kids are in bed, you might have to be up till 3 in the morning for 2 years. But if you want to get to where you want to be, that's what you have to do. And not everyone wants to do it, and so not everyone has it. I think that, and I'm not anywhere near where I want to be, by the way. I mean, I have a lot bigger goals that I'm working towards every day. The advice that I'm giving is advice I do, and I still do. I still set a time a day to blog or to work on this. Maybe it's not the right time because it's at 8:30 at night and he wants to stab me, but I think everyone, if they just put a little chunk of time every day and they work on it 7 days a week, even 6 days, so you can have a day off, I think they'd be surprised.
So now is the fun part of the interview, the rapid fire question round.
Love it.
What's your favorite, blogs or YouTube?
Blogs.
YouTube.
LA or San Diego?
San Diego.
Both.
Low fat or low carb?
Low carb.
Low fat.
Pizza.
Dresses or jeans? Well, you wouldn't be able to.
Jeans, I think. Maybe dresses.
Jeans.
Favorite vacation spot?
Cabo.
New York sometimes.
No, New York. Actually, New York.
You're such
It depends. It depends if I want to relax or if I want to just like
These are
get
supposed
at
to be
it.
rapid.
Yeah, these are pretty rapid.
Best book for bloggers that are just starting out?
Blog Inc. or The One Thing.
You took my book. I was going to say The One Thing, but no, do you know what I would say? For anybody, blogger, businessman, businesswoman, employee, employer, whatever, Managing Oneself by Peter Drucker. You can read it in one day.
Favorite blog besides yours?
Probably Well and Good but I told you this earlier, I don't read a lot of blogs because if I read other blogs, I get influenced, and I don't want to get influenced at all. So that's, again, those blinders. I try to put them on and just focus on my own.
Stay true to your voice.
Yeah, I don't really read too many blogs.
Excuse me.
I read, well, the Skinny Confidential. Wait, so I read the papers a lot. I read the newspapers.
Oh, like
traditional. I read the Wall Street Journal, Financial Times, and then sometimes I read the Union Tribune.
Okay, so if there was anything that you guys would be doing besides your current businesses, what would it be?
I would be an interior designer.
See that would actually work for you.
I would love to do that.
You have to see her place, it's gorgeous.
Probably something with travel. Because I consider myself a professional traveler, and I think I would do good at getting out there and shooting itineraries, showing people like the ropes,
You
where to go.
might kind of go into travel.
Yeah.
People might be surprised.
I know how to do it. You want to go on a trip with me? It'll be the best trip.
Well,
of my
I've
life.
seen her Snapchats of you in the airport, and
I've never
whole
met
panicky
anyone
thing.
so manic when he travels. We're at the airport 5 hours early. I'm like, he's so gnarly. He has a printed itinerary.
Yeah, but you know what? When we get to wherever we're going, it's awesome because it's all set up.
And then advice from the both of you to entrepreneurs aspiring to attain whatever success that they are in their businesses, whether it be vlogging or YouTube or anything for that matter.
Focus on your trajectory. Let your personality come through, and keep it organic.
Patience, consistency, and authenticity. I think so many people make a mistake where they think they need it now or expect something to happen right away. I mean, I've been an entrepreneur now for the last 11 years, and it's still like every single day it's like forward momentum, right? Just if every day, if all you can do is just a little bit of forward momentum, that's
okay.
fine. That's okay.
Thank you so much for interviewing with me, and I really appreciate it.
Thank you.
Thanks,
And
guys.
follow them for sure, and I will put all the links below for you guys. And I'll see you guys next week.
Bye.
Bye.
Blogging and business definitely go hand in hand, and I think what Michael and I are trying to do is showcase that and be real about it and be honest about it instead of having this kind